Heroes, you want to see some strategic battle reports of the Heroscape Community Trials Tournament? Well, you're in for a treat because I've combined rounds 2, 3, and 4 of this tournament just in the one video. Instead of spreading them all over, I thought it'd be better just to combine all of the rounds into one video. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the Heroscape Community Trials, you can check out the first video. I'll put a link in the description, and also round 1 I'll put in the description too, and a link up here as well. So let's get into what we're up against. In round 2, I went against the Frostclaw Paladins and Irene and Raelin. If you thought 4 defense bears with 2 life were tough, fight 6 defense. These bears are strong. Really was a tough fight for sure. So we'll see how that all turns out. Now, the disadvantages with my Mezzos, Raelin, and Marro Warriors were that they're not common squads, the bears. They're unique squads. So I don't get that extra dice. So that's tough to fight, not getting the extra attacks. And Irene also has a special attack which can bypass my exoskeletons. So those are the 2 big struggles I have to go up against this army. So let's check it out and see how it goes.
You thought bears with 4 life or 2 life and 4 defense were bad? Let's see what it is with Raelin with 6 defense. This will be an interesting battle. So here in the setup, I'm planning to swarm my Raelin with my Marro Warriors. And it looks like he took the high ground with his. He doesn't have too many figures in place since he only's got the 1 squad, Raelin, and he does have Irene. So it's been pretty strong. So I just put her back here. I think I probably should have positioned her at least 1 space back so she wasn't right next to the road. We'll see if I regret that later. So I just get all my Mezzo Demons all placed around. I tried to prevent him from having really any height advantage anywhere. And it looks like I took first turn. So right now I'm just kind of positioning all my Marro Warriors to be on a height and as safe as possible. Trying to build up a wall, so you'd have to take a lot of disengage. We go for Irene. He blocked it. 2's good, but he blocked it. 1. So I got 1 hit and then blank. I was hoping for a lot more out of that. Mostly because Irene's out of the aura right now. So he took his first turn on the bears, and he's moving Irene in. And he actually takes lead engagement, but I don't get it. And now he's coming for my Mezzos. Got the block and died, and he's using the special, which is really good because I can't use my exoskeletons. Now he's bringing in the bears. Which with Raelin's aura making them 6 defense is pretty scary. So he's going for my Mezzo. Rolls 1. I block it. Goes for the other one. Block it. So it's looking good, feeling good. Got some blocks in there. I'm gonna bring up my Mezzos to protect Raelin from getting attacked from behind. Oh, he blocks everything on Raelin. He moves Raelin in. Attacks a Marro. 1. Block it. Okay, the blocks are going well so far. Hasn't been too bad. Lost 1 Mezzo. So I decided to take the glyph and then take height to shoot down. My thought is getting through Raelin's attacks pretty tough, but and he blocked it all. I'm hoping to take down a bear, so I'll decrease his efficiency drastically. Then he comes for my Raelin with Irene. Got a block on there. And good. Yep. Raelin survives all the attacks, so right now, feeling good on the defense. Just got to focus fire. Alright, so got one. Blocked it. Nothing. Blocked it. Ooh. So I just take an exoskeleton for that one. We go for initiative. He wins initiative. He goes for Raelin again. I block the first attack. And then I block the second attack. And now this bear attacks Raelin and got 2. I do take 1 damage, so it's coming from my Marro Warrior. Oof, roll 5 dice. Die. He goes for the Mezzo. He blocks it. Attacks that Mezzo again, gets nothing. So it's looking pretty good. I decided to go with Marro because I was thinking I'd get more attacks out. And I decided to go for the bears again. Blocked them every time, right, exact. Ooh, I got 1 on him. If I had that 4th one left, I could have probably killed that bear right there. Okay, Irene does not get through on Raelin. Raelin blanked. Oh no, he went for the Mezzo, sorry, not Raelin, so. The bear gets the height there, that's not good. Attacks my Mezzo. Block it. Block it. Then he goes for Raelin. And she blanks. She's got like 1 life left now. Now he's attacking down. And I blink it. Oh man, those Marro Warriors are struggling. Alright, let's try going after Raelin. I do put a damage on him. But now Irene is right up on me. I'll get that extra defense. Raelin's got 1 life left. Just need to block this. And she's dead. Ooh, this is tough. He comes for my Marros. Now they don't got Raelin. I can't block with 5, so can I block with 3? Both the Marros are dead now. The Mezzo survives, he attacks 1 more time, and he blocks it. So Mezzo's been blocking pretty well, but I have multi-wounded 1 bear. So we try to hit Raelin. Irene is engaged. Alright, I got initiative. Now I'm having a hard time deciding to focus on Irene or bears. Which I'm kind of splitting my attacks. I did get a bear there, that's huge. But I'm just worried about Irene with her special attack because she could destroy all of them and my exoskeletons would be useless. Blanked on that one, that one's dead. He replaces that bear there. Alright, block that one. Block that one. Yeah, we're trying to kill Irene if we can get Irene dead. Took 1 more damage. And I blanked. Here comes Irene. Right in the middle, but she is out of Raelin's aura. Ooh, blocked it once. Oh, and he got nothing both times, so that was very helpful. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot now. And then he's attacking that same one. One. Block it. For nothing. He blinked a lot that round. I'm in a good spot at the moment. Or climb up and just go all out on Irene. Oh, one only. He blocks it. One again. That was where I had the chance to kill Irene. I got 4 defense on height though. Blanket. He's dead. Okay, at least that blocked. He brings up the bear though, so he's got height. And that one's dead. Alright, Mezzo, I forgot. Yep. Block the 2. And block that one. Okay, I gotta go first. Gotta kill Irene. 3, that's a big hit. And I got her. If I had gotten her last round, I would have been in such a better point. But, you know, that's the thing. Sometimes you just blink. He's moving Raelin in. See where he ends up with him. So I'll try to take out this bear. 3, got another bear. And I still have quite a few exoskeletons. Blocked it.
Perfect. Alright, let's see if I can.
Not enough. 3. Oh, he blocked all 3. Wow. But at least he blinked. Can I block this? Blocked it. Okay, well, blocks back and forth, so it's not too bad. He's rolled 3 2s in a row for initiative. I don't mind. Ooh, we took 1 on him. He took 1. 2. Oh, he blocks it. Ah, it's tough. It's tough only having those 2 attacks every time. Alright, he only got 1 on me. Oh, I blake it. Well, let's take off another Mezzo. 2 blocked it. Okay, here we go. Oh, 1 and 1. 2. Blocked it again. It's just a battle of attrition. Ooh, 3. Yep, another exoskeleton. Alright, move over. Check off 3. We got 2. He blocks it again, and I blink. Alright, let's see if we can defend the rest of this. Blanked that one. Blanked again. They're all gone. No more exoskeletons. 1. He blocks it. 2. He blocks it. Alright, I win initiative again. Try to kill this bear. He keeps blocking it. There, I got the bear. There's a good chance here I can pull this off. Let's see what happens. Depends on the dice. He got him. I got 1 left. But now that that bear's dead, I can climb up onto height here. Get as far away from the bear as I can. Put 2 on him. He brings that bear over. Only got blocked it. 4. I do kill the bear. Go for initiative. He wins initiative. It's just me and Raelin. If I can survive. Oh, I rolled 1, and that is game.
Well, sadly, I did lose. It was a close fight. Raelin only had 2 life left. It was so close. There was some great fights going on there. Lots of blocks, good attacks, some whiffs here and there, good positioning on his part. It was a good fight. It was definitely a lot of fun, and I learned a lot, which I think the biggest thing that I learned in that fight was splitting my focus. I really should have been focusing with one thing, which I first was thinking to eliminate a bear at all costs. Was kind of my thought, was I can decrease his activations, therefore that'll give me an advantage. But then when Irene was on me and pummeling me, and then I was like, well, then I started splitting focus. I attacked Irene and I attacked bears, so it ended up not working out too well in my favor because I split that focus. And I really think the best way to go really in all the fights is kind of make up your game plan, figure out what your win condition is, and then just commit and focus on that. Unless they overextend and do something and make some bad moves, then you might be able to capitalize on that. But for the most part, figuring out what your win condition is and committing to it is the way to go. And I split it too much, and I think that's what cost me the game there. All right, let's move on to round 3, where I go up against Morgrimm and his dwarfs and some samurai. So talking a little about that one, I do have an advantage against the dwarves because I get that extra attack, so attack of 4, so that's great. I don't have any large figures, so the dwarves don't get any extra attack, so that's not bad. Now his Morgrimm has Commander Strike, which that can bypass my exoskeletons, so he can just pop some of those off every turn with Morgrimm, so hopefully I can make sure to kill any of the figures around me so he doesn't get that Commander Strike. And then, the Samurai, they're not that scary. They do have 5 defense with Counter Strike, but having range with the Mezzos, it's definitely doable. They are not common, so I don't extra attack dice there, but I do get the range on them, so that could be a good advantage against anything with Counter Strike. So let's see how this fight turns out.
All right, rolling for initiative. All right, he wins because of Morgrimm. I skipped the setup phase because there's not a lot to see. It just happens. And he destroys that Marro Warrior. All right, let's see what he's got. Yeah. Bringing up the dwarves, surrounding Raelin. Now that he won initiative, everything's moving in. He's got the move glyph. Raelin takes 3. Okay, blocked. That was close. Blocked it all. And that Marro's dead. So I went all Mezzos this time. Which, this is nice because they're squads, so I get a lot more attack. Get that +1 attack on each one. And he's blinking for me, so this is looking good now. He does not Commander Strike me. And I block that attack on the Mezzo. Now he's bringing in those dwarves with that movement. They're just all over the place. He gives up the movement glyph for an extra attack. We block that one. Attacked Raelin again. Ooh, I blinked, but it's only 1, so she's still alive. Goes for the Mezzo next to him. I do not block it, but I just lose an exo for that one. And I blank, so I just let that one die. So I kill another dwarf. And he blanked twice, so I got 2 more Mezzos down. Command Strike doesn't go. He does get 3. So I lose an exoskeleton to keep him tied up. Now the dwarf's coming for Raelin. And for my other mezzos. One on Raelin. I can block this. And I blink. Oh man, Raelin rolled terrible. 2 on that mezzo. And I let him die. That one in the back blocks. Ooh, and he blocks all that attack at 3. That was big. Turn 3, time to finish off this dwarf.
Attack this one.
And I won't move anything else.
3.
Kill that dwarf. Get an attack down for 5.
4.
And now he's dead. And I've been clearing out his dwarfs pretty good. And he got 18 plus his commander, so he's got more than I do.
3.
Goes for the mezzo. I don't let him die. Block there. So dwarfs were good. I go with my mezzos. Move around to take height on this dwarf. Kill him automatically. And then I take a shot at that samurai. And it's a blink. Oh, I was about to kill that samurai too. These samurais have counter strike, so it's kind of scary attacking them. They're not common squad figures, so I don't get the bonus. The mezzos. Coming from my Marro Warrior. And my Marro Warrior defends it. Wow, that's first. He blinks. And he blinks. So not too bad. Defended and blinked it all. I don't move, I just attack. And then we're gonna attack on Morgrimm. 2. So he takes 1. He blinked, but he's got tough. Alright, here comes the dwarfs. Commander striking me. Oh, and he gets it. Since it's not an attack, I can't do anything about it. He gets 3, so I take off an exoskeleton. And I'm down to 3 mezzos and 2 marros. Ooh, he tags up for 2 on that marro. And that marro blocks it. This marro's doing decent. Alright, new round. Oh no, I have my 3rd. Sorry. To bring it in to shoot that one. And if I kill him, then I can use him to commander strike. 1. Yeah, he blocks it. And I take the risk. Let's go for 4. Got him. That's good. Alright, now it's next round. Alright, I beat that, so I get initiative again. Set up to take out this other samurai. Got height. 1. Blocked. And he blocks it. Oh, he commander striked him. That's tough. I'm gonna get rid of this last dwarf. We get the dwarf. And he blocks. Alright. He did anticipate him being dead, so he switched to Morgrimm, which was good. Comes from my Marro. And he blinks. So there's a dead Marro. See if I can finish off the samurai and stay out of the range of Morgrimm. 2 on the samurai. He blocks it. So we go again. 2 again. And he whiffed. So that kills that last samurai. It's looking good. I have 2 Mezzos and 1 Marro. So at this point, I'm thinking I should be able to take him out. But I wanted the... It goes for a Mezzo. I lose the shield, and I thought, let's go with Marro Warrior. Take the glyph, water clone, bring one back up. Water clone doesn't work. Then he goes Morgrimm. And then he takes height. And so at this point, especially looking back and watching, you're like, oh, that was not a good decision. It would have been much better to actually put both of those Mezzo Demons. They could have been on height because he moved up, and I could have been on height on both sides. Especially that other one on the other height. Now he's at a disadvantage. So now I'm fighting an uphill battle, and he's got tough. But I did get another one through, so there's a chance here. Just not looking great. But I do have that glyph for the extra attack. Nope, he maxes. That destroys him. So I only got 1 Mezzo left and the Marro. And I blinked, so that is not going to help. It's a new round. I'm thinking he's engaged with the Mezzo. I'm going to put all my order markers on the Marro and start getting my water clone off. I didn't really think about him just disengaging. And it doesn't help. Well, I did get 1, so he's only got 2 life left. But then he came for the Marro. He gets 3. I can't block it. He's dead, and I lose all my order markers. So there's again, I should have gone Mezzo. Should have went Mezzo that other time. And this time. It is 4. Ah. Blank. There it is. Game. 2 life left.
Oh, that was so close. It was like the second battle all over again. Raelin 2 life, Morgrimm 2 life. It's just those little decisions that you make that makes the difference. Now in this one, it came down to order marker management. I'm sure there's a lot of different places you could say, well, if you did this or that. But watching it again, seeing it, how it played out, if I played it all the same, but just made some adjustments in the end with my order markers, that probably would have won me the game because I ended up going that 1 on the Marro Warrior to try to get that glyph to get the extra attack. But that put me in a worse position with the Mezzos. If I had put it on the Mezzo Demons instead of the Marro Warrior to get that extra attack, I wouldn't have been able to move one of the Mezzos up onto that space, as well as the other one being up on the height. So they've both been on height. And then when he came up, I mean, he might have done something different. I don't know. But if he came up and engaged both of those Mezzo Demons, I would have both of them on height attacking down. And then if he wanted to move same level with that other Mezzo Demon, he would have had to disengage as well. And then if he did kill that one, he would still have to fight that one on that single tile of height, which then I would have had a much better advantage the entire time versus when it ended up being the Mezzo without height advantage. So that's definitely one way to look at it. The other way, I could have committed onto those Marro Warriors to try to do the water cloning and everything, but I should have moved him further away instead of having him stay in range to get attacked. So, I mean, there's 2 places it could have gone. I think going with the Mezzos and getting him up on height would have probably been the way to go, and a good chance of me beating him in that fight. So it was a good game. It was tough. It was good though. All right. The last match that I did was against the Yetis and Bigfoot. I forget what their name is, but I'll throw up their card here. So we went up against these guys. Now advantages I have for sure is they're all common. So I'm going to be getting 4 dice on all my attacks, which is really strong. So there's a good chance I should be able to beat them out. They don't really have any advantage on me. He does, with the Yetis, he does have the glaciers though, so he can traverse the glaciers, as well as I can't hit them with my range attacks if he's next to a glacier. That's a good advantage. Probably the best thing you could get with these Yetis is this map, so that's helpful. Other than that though, I think I have a good advantage with the extra attacks. And the exoskeletons, there's just a lot he has to burn through. So let's see how this battle turns out.
All right, let's roll for initiative.
I beat it.
Looks like I won. No, I actually didn't win. Ha! He takes his glyph. He's just come for all the glyphs. Attack at 2. Raelin took 1. Then the Marro Warrior. 5 dice. I can block it. No, not the Marro Warriors. 5 dice? What's that for? Don't know. And there goes another Marro Warrior. That Marro Warrior defense. And another blank, so there goes 3 Marro Warriors. He blinked on the Mezzo list, which I thought I'd go 1. Take glyphs, surround Raelin, end up with a 1 Marro Warrior. Oh, but he blinked, so he did get 1 kill. Alright, he goes after the Mezzo there. And trying to take out my last Marro. And he's bringing down. Attack the other Mezzo. And the Marro Warrior blanks. Burn Exo for that Mezzo. Turn 2, I put on the Mezzos this time. Let's climb up to get some height. He kills him. And kills him. Okay, not too bad. Mezzos against common squads, super powerful. Not against common squads, it's a toss-up. Oof. You can't block it, so we just burn 1, keep that Mezzo alive over there. And I let that Mezzo die because he doesn't have the extra defense anyways. Explosion. Alright, 4 cost. 4, he's dead. And dead. There we go. I'm clearing these guys out though. And I win initiative again. So it's going real well. So take the glyph. Take a shot down. And he's dead. He takes the attack glyph. And he surrounds those guys. Will he survive? Doesn't. I let him die. Just because he's going to get a second attack anyways, so I negate one of those attacks. And he's out of auras, so I think it's safer just to keep the Mezzos in the aura alive and make him come to me. Tough thing though is you cannot shoot these Yetis. So I have to engage them to attack them.
2.
He blocks 1.
5 down. 1.
And blinks 1. So we got 1.
Bad idea.
Alright, nice coming in. He doesn't have much choice but to attack me. Let's see. 3, that's a good chance to get in. Yep, I'll let him die. I was attacking up. I should have good defense. A blink. I decided to let him die because then he doesn't get another attack. And now I just got 2 left. with lots of exoskeletons. And I win initiative, so we move this guy to get height there. Move this guy to be able to shoot over there. So let's take out the ones I can reach. We take him out. And we go for the next one. And take him out. So he's down to 2 Yetis and 1 Bigfoot. You block it. Yeah, we take that one out. So, yeah, it's going to be nearly impossible for him to go through how many exoskeletons I have. And I get 4 attack on him. So we're going to set up and wait for him to come to me and be in Raelin's aura.
Well, that was a little abrupt, sorry. I think my camera died, so we don't get to see how it turned out at the end. I'll just tell you, probably pretty clear what happened. He only had 2 guys left, and I had Raelin, 2 mezzos, and a lot of exoskeletons. So I did secure the win, finishing them off. So what was the whole tournament? I ended up going 2-2. Oh, not great. But those 2 games were really close. And the best part, though, when you lose a game is to be able to figure out how you could have won the game. And there almost always is a way, and it's usually your fault. You know, like you were in control. There was a way for you to win. If you'd played your order markers slightly different, placed your figures in a different way, or focused in a different way, there's always some way for you to figure out how you could have won the game in most cases. So there's no blaming it on anything but yourself, which is good because that means you can improve and become better, you know, and that's what I hope to do after watching these plays and seeing where I made mistakes. I can see where I can do better next time. Hope that's helpful, and hopefully those are some good takeaways you can learn from that as well. And if you want to see another battle video with the Heroscape Community Trials, the next one that comes up is Pick Your Poison. It's a lot of fun, and there's a link right here to check that one out.